The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rubin. Introduction. The Creative Act. A Way of Being offers 78 philosophical musings on what it means to be an artist and creator. Rubin emphasizes everyone is an artist, provides mental frames for creating and overcoming roadblocks, and helps readers cultivate an understanding of operating as an artist in the world. Rubin's timeless wisdom makes the book a valuable resource that can be revisited many times over the years. He delves into the creative process and how it shapes our lives. Rubin draws from a range of sources, such as philosophy, psychology, and spiritual practices, to explore the nature of creativity, the role of intuition and inspiration, and the importance of embracing failure and uncertainty. Through stories of his own creative journey, Rubin encourages readers to tap into their inner selves, find inspiration in their environment, and use their passions to create. About Rubin. Rubin is a highly renowned and successful producer, songwriter, label executive, and artist. He is best known as the co-founder of Def Jam Records and for his many collaborations with diverse artists, including Johnny Cash, Jay-Z, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Ed Sheeran, Lady Gaga, and Kanye West. He has achieved critical and commercial success, winning multiple awards such as a Grammy, an honorary degree from NYU, and the title of Hitmaker of the Year at Music Week's 2020 Awards. Rubin has revolutionized the music industry, bringing together both popular and underground music and creating innovative sound. Story shot number 1. Everyone is a creator. Everyone has the capacity for creativity, although some people may be more attuned to it than others. We all have the urge to make things, and we can all learn to tap into our creativity, just like a mighty peach tree allows the force of creation to move through it. To open yourself up to creative inspiration, take the time to notice what's going on in the world around you. Close your headphones and put down your phone, feel the kiss of the wind on your cheek, and appreciate the beauty of even the most wintry forest. The work of an artist is to cultivate an openness to the world around you and be receptive to the surprises and clues the universe could give you. To do this, find regular moments in your day to pause and check in with yourself, or develop daily rituals like taking a few extra minutes in bed or walking to work instead of taking a cab. Through practice, this habit of awareness can become second nature. Story shot number 2, living life as an artist. To live as an artist is a way of being in the world. It is a way of perceiving and requires a practice of paying attention to perceive the subtle notes and feelings in your environment. Art in all of its forms results from paying attention to the world and allowing your experience to manifest into something. Living life as an artist is a practice. You are engaging in it or not. Being an artist is not about how successful you are or how much you create. It's about how you are in the world and how you tap into your unique creativity to share a piece of your inner landscape. Create not to produce or sell material products, but to enter a mysterious realm. Allow yourself to share glimpses of your inner landscape and become attuned to the experience of the world. Allow that experience to move through you and into a form of art that helps communicate more than you otherwise could. Story shot number 3, look inward. You can discover that your inner world is every bit as beautiful and surprising as nature itself. Your inner world is born of nature. As you go inside, you process what's going on outside. You're no longer separate. You're connected. You are one. Just think about how many shades of green exist in the trees of a single forest, or how many colors you find in the ocean's fish. Even a small fraction of the natural world provides a limitless number of unique variations, colors, sequences, and ineffable beauty that you could not understand fully, even if you spent your entire life trying to do so. Like nature, your inner world is infinitely rich, complicated, mysterious, and beautiful. A big part of being a maker in the world is learning to be in touch with the abundance of your inner landscape. Story shot number 4, trust your intuition. Follow your energy and intuition. even if those around you recommend against it. The speaker followed their intuition to make career turns, despite being advised otherwise. It's essential to realize that it's better to follow the universe than to follow others. Many people decide based on the guidance and advice of those around them. While this approach may work, it often leads to spending a lot of time going in directions that may take us away from our true path. To live outside the cultural gravity of the world around you, you need to cultivate a deep appreciation and trust for your intuition. Your intuition is the wise mind within you that guides you on what to do, even when you don't know exactly why you need to do it. As an artist, it's important to monitor your inflow and be mindful of what you are taking in. Allowing yourself to be bombarded by information, upsetting news, and emails are not the best use of your attention and awareness. Instead, actively choose what to fill your life with, whether it be great works of literature, music by influential composers, trashy romance novels, or crowded football games. Whatever the choice, make sure it is a conscious one so you're directed toward wonder and not numbed. Monitor your inflow. It matters. Story shot number 5. Don't let doubt hinder your creativity. Many talented artists experience doubt and insecurity, so it's not uncommon to feel scared about making creative work. However, it's important to remember that perfection is often not that interesting, and sometimes mistakes can make all the difference. There are 2 types of doubt: self-doubt, the feeling that you cannot create the art you want to create. It often leads to a paralyzing sense of hopelessness, which can hinder your creativity completely. Doubting the quality of work. Even though this can also be harmful, it can also inspire you to improve your work, and as you eliminate doubts about the quality of your work, you can create something great. As an artist, embrace your flaws, fears, and insecurities, and let them shine in your work. It will help you make a more meaningful connection with your audience, who may share those same feelings. Despite the fear you may experience, trust that your drive to create will be more powerful and take the first step in making art. Story shot number 6. Breaking through the creative block. Create with a beginner's mind and childlike innocence. Limit rules, as they can limit your imagination and cause you to create more of what's done before instead of something unique to your experience. Rules can be helpful, but most forms of art have many conventions that can go unrecognized and prevent you from seeing your path clearly. Lower the stakes and have some fun. Give yourself permission to make the shoddiest piece of work and don't worry about the results. Allow yourself to enjoy the process without being fixated on the outcome. Show up consistently and let yourself have a sense of play. Experiment with your ideas without criticism. No idea is too wild or wacky, and then see what lights you up. Once your creative seeds flourish, craft them into something meaningful. Story shot number 7. Here are 10 small steps for shaking up your process. If you're feeling stuck, shaking up your process or the way you view your work can be helpful. Experiment with different practices to see what works for you at a moment. Here are a few ideas to consider. Take small steps. If you're a writer and feeling blocked, try writing 1 sentence every day. Breaking your work into the smallest possible sense of progress can help you gain traction. Change your environment. Go to a new place, rearrange your furniture, or experiment with different lighting. Doing things that shake up the environment which you create can help you get out of your head. Change the stakes. Imagine that this is the last time you'll ever do your work. Then do it. Alter your perspective. Try doubling the font on the pages you're reviewing or increasing the volume of the song you're listening to. Changing the sensory input can help you see things in a new way. Play with imagery. Add visuals to your work that may not be necessary, or try using images in new and unexpected ways. See what it does to your mind and how it changes your work. Build brick by brick. Craft your idea into reality by building it gradually. Remember that your vision may not match the finished product, but that doesn't mean it's not valuable. Test your ideas. Rather than relying solely on your imagination, try putting your ideas to the test. Conduct small experiments to see which concepts have the most potential and trust your instincts to identify the strongest one. Vary your inputs. To boost your creativity, explore different sources of inspiration. Watch a movie without sound, play the same song repeatedly, or organize stones by size or hue. Discover the art of lucid dreaming and try new things to spark your imagination. Set a deadline. Setting a deadline and finishing your work can help keep your momentum up. Then, let it start the process all over again. Practice awareness and gathering new seeds of ideas for your next project. Make art for the sake of making art. Avoid forcing your art to fit a particular cause or message, as it will feel hollow and didactic. Instead, reach deep within yourself and transmit your essence to the page, surrendering to forces bigger than yourself. Listen for the whisper that urges you to create. Story shot number 8. Use these 4 steps to bringing creative work to life. To bring creative work to life, you need to progress the concept from the initial idea through to the final product. This journey is composed of 4 distinct stages. Collect seeds. Open your attention to the world, gather as many ideas as you can, and don't judge them too harshly. The goal is to collect them, reflect on them later, and let your imagination run wild. Experiment freely. Play with your high-potential seeds, explore them in whatever ways you can imagine, and see which ones have the most potential life. Keep experimenting and focusing on the seeds that excite you the most. Execute and refine. Once you have a clear sense of direction, execute your ideas, but remain open and adaptive to the many possibilities of your work. Keep refining your work and be open to rotating back to the experimentation phase as needed. Complete your work. This is the last phase, where you refine your material until it is complete. It's not about discovery or building, but about perfecting your work. Don't extend this stage for too long, as it may lead to losing a sense of connection to your work. Set a deadline to help bring your art to the world. Story shot number 9. Finding fulfillment through experimentation and completion. As an artist, you can fall into one of 2 categories. Experimenters. They enjoy the early stages of creation. They love to dream, play with ideas, and sow the seeds of their work. However, they may struggle to finish their projects as they don't find that stage enjoyable. Finishers. They have different mindsets. They relish completing their work, often without spending enough time on experimentation to improve it. To make great art, you need to embrace both qualities, regardless of which category you fall into. It's important to know that others' experiences and the advice they give may not apply to you. As you grow as an artist, you'll find what works best for you through trial and error. Remain flexible in both your creative process and the help that you seek from others so that you can stay open to the art you are creating with no restrictions. When you are ready to finish your work, be sure to only include that which is essential in order to make it its best. The aim is to handpick the most integral content without being bound to any external standards, and to be relentless when narrowing it down to only the most essential parts. Remember that success is something that comes from within. It's not about being popular, making money, or receiving critical acclaim. True success happens in the depths of your soul. Final summary and review. Everyone can be a creator. To tap into your creativity, you should be mindful of your surroundings and develop a habit of awareness. Living life as an artist requires paying attention to the world and allowing your experiences to manifest into something. To create meaningful work, embrace your intuition and let go of doubt and fear. When facing creative blocks, experiment and have fun with your work. If you're feeling stuck, try shaking up your process, changing your environment, or setting a deadline to keep yourself motivated. To bring creative work to life, progress the concept from the initial idea through to the final product by collecting seeds, experimenting freely, executing and refining, and completing your work. Whether you're an experimenter or a finisher, success comes from within, and it's essential to stay true to your own unique vision. Finally, remember that your inner world is every bit as beautiful and surprising as nature itself. Explore it and let it inspire your art. Rating. We rate the creative act 4.3 out of 5.